Okay, I'm gonna talk about the ideal love. What ideal love looks like to me. So yesterday I read this cartoon. It's called Webtoon in Korea. It's a thing in Korea. It's a online cartoon, a pretty famous industry in South Korea. So yesterday I read this webtoon, and the story is about there's this girl fell in love with this guy, but what she focused on was his look, only his look. He looks really beautiful and handsome. So she thought, I cannot lose this. I cannot lose this man. And she sacrificed a lot of her energy and her time and every kind of thing. And she nearly serve her life to him and pay everything for him. And so she was basically kind of a customer, I would say. Yeah. And they did look like, or they maybe, she maybe thought that she's a girlfriend of him. But actually, what they're having, the relationship is actually just prostitution, I would say. He sell his beauty to her, and she pay for that beauty. And then I thought to myself that till now, the all the friendships and relationships and romantic relationships that I had is not very far from that relationship from the cartoon, because I'm not familiar with having friends and having romantic relationships. So what I did was I took mental pills. I took bipolar pills so that I can be more cheerful and energetic and proactive and positive person. Because I was nearly my whole life I was bullied by by uh, by kids and the in school. Yeah, I most of the time I was bullied because I was not you. I'm not usual type of person. Obviously, I'm not usual type of girl. So girls didn't like me and guys didn't like me. So yeah, most of the time kids didn't want to play with me. And yeah, and it's not just that, and maybe yeah, I have some character issue or personality issue. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I was raised in family, a narcissistic family. So yeah, maybe that's why kids didn't like me to hang out with. So yeah, long story short, so what I did so that I can make friends, what I did was I only befriended with pretty girls, because even after I put makeup on, I still doesn't look like ideal type of beautiful girl. But beauty is the one of the most important thing. I would say best. I mean, not best. Most important thing as a girl in Korea. You know, the plastic surgery industry is huge here. So what I did was, I realized that having more plastic surgery is not the answer. So what I did, I was friended with these beautiful girls. Yeah. I even kind of chased them and then what is your number? And then I texted them, and I don't know, maybe I romantically liked them. I don't know. But what I focused on was I want to be friend with beautiful girls because that I don't know. There was no pure friendship to me. I think I never have friend that makes me feel like I like this person, but more like this person is useful to me. This person is beautiful, so she is useful to me. This person is smart, so useful to me. Something like that. I always focus on, is she or he useful to me, rather than am I happy when I'm with that person. So there's this girl that I nearly chased her. I mean, I was in this English speaking club with her, and then I found her. Oh, she's so beautiful. So I thought I need to be friend with her. So I asked her number, and then I texted her. I texted her like a stalker. I texted her a lot, and she actually didn't hate it. So she hung out with me a lot of times. And then I was satisfied with it because when I'm with her, guys are more ni- guys are nicer to me. When I baited them with her, um, just like I will bring her to the meetup, so you should come. Something like that. I used her as a bait so that I can so that I can uh what is that? Invite more guys, attractive guys. Yeah, that's what I did. I used her. Yeah, I used her a lot. Yeah. It's not a friendship, right? Yeah, it's not a friendship. And then not just her. All friendships that I had, it's always about, is she useful to me? Maybe she's not superior sometimes. Sometimes I found them inferior than me, but still they are useful to me because I can feel superior than them. Isn't it stupid? But yeah, I was like that. Yeah, I always focused on, is this person useful to me? And I don't want to do that anymore. Obviously, romantic relationship as well. When I dated guys, I always focus on, is he useful? Is he attractive? Is he sexy? Is he handsome? Yeah, it's mostly about that. I never really cared about their true personality or their true value, their true viewpoint, their true blueprint about their life. Yeah, I never cared about any of those deep, deep things. Yeah, I cared about, is he sexually attractive? I'm not saying it's not important. Yeah, it's important, but I think I didn't care about the person itself. Yeah, I didn't care about it. I used them so that I can feel sexually satisfied. I used them. Yeah. I never cared about what is their dream or what is their goal in their life. What is their trauma, or what is their most important memory in their life. Yeah. I didn't have I didn't have real attention to them, about them. I used them. When I dated this American guy or Caucasian guy, white guy, yeah, back then I was focused on I'm dating Caucasian, So I took selfie with them on a first fucking date. Yeah, on a first fucking date. So imagine if you were a Caucasian white guy and then this Asian girl take a selfie because she want to celebrate that she's dating a Caucasian guy on a fucking first date. Yeah, obviously they felt off-putting. Obviously they felt um not good because it can be considered as a white fever. Yeah, yeah, and I experienced the same thing in the opposite seat. Yeah, he took a selfie with me because he wanted to celebrate. Isn't it so stupid? But yeah, that happened. And yeah. And then you know what? After that first date with the Caucasian guy, he texted me really long text that, hey, blah blah blah, but I think I cannot date you anymore. Something like that. And then back then I was like, why is he so serious? I didn't get it. He took himself serious, and then the way I treated him, he felt like he was being some kind of a toy to me. Imagine when you go out with this person and then they took a selfie with you because they want to celebrate that you're dating white guy. Imagine that. Yeah. So yeah, it was two white guy, and they texted me right after the first date that, hey, I think you're a good person, blah blah. Those typical meant, and then they said, I think I cannot date you romantically, something like that. Obviously, but back then I didn't get it. I was like, why are they so serious? Because Korean guys are not so serious like that, like them. Because if they felt off-putting or uncomfortable at a first date, they obviously just blocked me or just didn't text me back and ghosted me, something like that. But two Caucasian guy, what was different about them was they texted me this long message. Hey, blah 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 blah. But I'm sorry, I'm afraid I cannot date you romantically, something like that. Yeah, they were nice to me, but I didn't get it back then because other than Caucasian two guys, mostly guys were just like ghosted me or something like that. Yeah. So what I wanted to say is not just in a friendship and also in a romantic relationships, I always took advantage of the other party. I never cared about them. I didn't. I didn't give a shit about any of them. And I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to take a selfie on a first date. so that I can celebrate that I'm dating African American or Caucasian. I don't want to do that anymore. Yeah. Obviously, I don't think I'm gonna date a guy more in the future because I don't want to fix my look. Because back in the days when I date guys, I didn't wear glasses and I put makeup on, but I'm not planning to go back to that path again. So yeah, but regardless of that, in my future relationship, future friendship, future commitment, I want to treat them as a person, and I want to respect them, and I want to care about them. I want to curious about their life. I want to be curious about them, not just take advantage of them. Not just take advantage of them sexually or any sort of way, so that I can so that I can I don't know how to translate it in English. But yeah, I think I've done enough. Yeah, it's really tiring, taking advantage of someone else. And then the world is when you give something to someone, they will give it back to you, or other people will give it back to you, even if it's a compliment or it's abusive behavior. Whatever you give it to the world, it will come back to you, right? So I took advantage of a lot of people in my life, and obviously they took advantage of me too. They also never cared about who I really am. They also never cared about what is my real dream, what is my real goal, what is my value, right? Because I never cared about them too. And I'm sick of it. Because it's so sad at the end of the day. It's sad at the end of the day because if I'm friend with person just because she is beautiful, if she go ugly or if she gain a lot of weight, I would ignore her, right? And then I questioned to myself that, okay, let's call her Christina. Okay, so hypothetically, if there's this girl Christina, and then if I found her, oh, she's beautiful, I want to be friend with her, I want to take advantage of her, and then something happened to her life, if she got wound or on her face, or if she gained I don't know pounds, but 10 kilograms or 20 kilograms, I would feel she's not useful to me anymore, right? Same goes with the other party. If they found me smart, if they found me talented, so they friend with me or they date me. What if I go untalented? What if I go unattractive? What if I turn into a person who cannot offer anything anymore? Obviously, they will abandon me. Obviously, they would left me. And I don't want that kind of relationship anymore in my life, because that only makes me sad at the end of the day. It's all about taking advantage of each other. And it was sad. It's sad. Yeah. What I want to do is, first things first, I need to do it to myself, right? I will be next to myself regardless of how useful I am, how useless I am, how beautiful I am, how ugly I am, how attractive I am, how unattractive I am, how wealthy I am, how unwealthy I am, how healthy I am, how unhealthy I am. I just want to sit next to myself, and then just be curious about myself, and then give unconditional attention to myself. That it's okay, I'm gonna be with you, regardless of how great you are, how awful you are. I don't care. I'm gonna be with you even if you're an awful person. I'm gonna be with you even if you're stupid, ugly, obesity, bankrupt, prisoned. I'm gonna be with you no matter what. That attitude is what I want to offer to myself, and then it's what I want from the world too. I don't want to make more relationship taking advantage of each other, and then you're beautiful, so I'm gonna date you. If you go ugly, then I will dump you. You're wealthy, so I'm dating you. If you're gonna bankrupt, I'm gonna end with you. I'm gonna abandon you. I don't want to repeat that anymore. I'm gonna be with myself no matter what. No matter how pathetic I am. I'm gonna be curious about myself. I'll give myself a questions and warmful attention. Just be curious about myself. Not conditional attention. Not conditional curiosity. Regardless how stupid and pathetic and devastating I am, I will be with you. Till the end of the day, I will be with you. If you go handicapped, if you go bankrupt, if you go fatter, if you go ugly, if you go fucked up, I will be with you. No matter what. I will be with you even if you feel shitty, shamed, lonely, depressed, sad. Not because you're positive, not because you're happy, not because you're hopeful, not because you're optimistic. I'm gonna be with you. No matter how pathetic you are. That's the treatment that I wanted to receive from the world, and That's the treatment that I want to give to myself, and maybe that's the treatment that I want to offer to other people. Unconditional attention, unconditionally present next to you. Not because you're beautiful, not because you're positive, not because you're wealthy. I will be with you at your worst point, at your weakest day, at your saddest moment. I'm gonna be with you till the end of the day. So please, please just be you. Don't be afraid too much. And please treat yourself unconditionally. I will be with you no matter what.